A couple hundred years ago, the only thing you had to worry about was a hangover.
You telling me you're an investigator?
More or less.
Today, because of your curse thingy, you can't sleep with anyone.
We're not a team. I'm your boss.
Or else you might feel a moment of true happiness,
You got a real addiction to the brooding part of life.
lose your soul,
Except for the bulk of it, where I was nearly tortured to death.
become evil again,
You're a demon hunter.
Road demon hunt.
and kill everyone.
It's fucking fantastic.
I love that sound.
Thanks, Cornelia. I always appreciate your perspective.
I'm very disappointed I can't use my fucking bottle opener on these cans.
You will live.
Welcome to Ale with Angel, everyone. I'm Josh.
I'm Rex.
And today on Ale with Angel, we are reviewing cans of sugar-free ginger beer that's finally back at the fucking store after Rex made them go out of stock for several months.
Did not.
That we know of.
Not this most recent time. No, I honestly think that they'd gotten so many bad bottle batches that they aren't working with the same local bottler.
Maybe.
Because like it's bottled locally.
Yeah.
And I honestly think that like that's why we can't find bottles anymore.
Hopefully someday. But, hopefully someday we don't have literal Nazis stomping down the streets, murdering people.
Too late.
Snazbots. So, not to make...
Snazbot?
That's what I said. You heard me. Today on Ale with Angel, we're reviewing Season 3, Episode 22 of Angel Tomorrow. But we're doing it today.
Yes. That's the name of the episode.
But the name of the episode is Tomorrow. The World of Tomorrow. That's the second time that's been relevant in the last 20 minutes. I don't know why. For all you Futurama fans. Anyway, yeah. We've been dragging our feet a little on finishing up this season. But, we normally take a break over the holidays anyway.
And I'm not in the state to be able to give much detail, but there's been some tragedy relatively recently. And I'm, for lack of a better term, a mess.
Yes.
So
understandably so.
Yeah. And I do not know what this means for how long it will be till our next episode, but we will try to get to it as soon as we can.
Well, we've referenced him a lot on the show. Unfortunately, I regret to bring you all the news that our floofy little furball demon Edgar crossed the Rainbow Bridge a month or so ago.
Beginning of December. And it was very sudden and unexpected.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Angel.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Angel. We got a new review on iTunes.
We got two new reviews on iTunes.
Reviews. Thank you for reminding me. Yeah, thanks, guys. I almost feel like we get more reviews when we stop recording for a while. So we're just going to do that more. No, I'm kidding. That's mean. We're not going to do that. Not on purpose anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you were trying to say a minute ago, we don't know how long it's going to be after this episode before we get into the next couple of seasons of Buffy and Angel. But that's going to give us time to get a whole new set of music for both shows. And that'll be fun. Anyway, but first, fuck-a-doodle-doo.
Yes.
I'm going to fuck-a-doodle-doo. I don't know why I'm saying it to Rex. Fuck-a-meedle-me.
Okay.
Yeah. We have Christabel, Joshua. What are you doing, Joshua? Tink.really.mrs.rex.and.josh.and.there.voices. Aw.
Yeah.
Love you too, Tank. Pixie Dark, Elon, Hi Josh and Rex, Miller Bond, Tracy Kidd, Monica FT, Tasuba Spike, Audrey, 2 French last names. Check out my band Cryptids, Nathan Lancy, Rachel Doodle Doo, Canadian Colombian Soda, Mr. Tobalicious, Sandra Craig, Jay Sommer, Karen Moon, Pat Legostan Las Tortugas, Two-Tone Magister of Many Monikers Gnome, Kelly MC, Jesse Rain, and Carrie Phillips.
I feel very inadequate when it comes to the Turtles one.
Take more Spanish.
I
Eat more tacos.
I failed Spanish when I took it. Like, terribly.
I have half a burrito in my car. You can have it.
It's like -10 outside.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
going to
very
be a
frozen burrito.
It's going to be a brick. I don't think it's frozen yet, but it's going to be a brick before we're done recording. It's like it. When I woke up today, I looked at my phone. It was -12. That's not the feels like. It was actually -12.
And then I had to go outside and clean off our car.
Yeah. I just decided that I wasn't going to go anywhere or do anything. But then Rex was like, hey, you want to record? I was like, fuck. Fine. I've been sitting on this episode for a week. Anyway. Reviews.
Yes.
iTunes, by the way, is one of the best ways you can support our podcast. If you haven't reviewed it, what the fuck are you waiting for?
Yes.
You're a bad person and you should feel bad.
And remember, if you review us and you send us a screenshot of the review, we will send you a free sticker. This is important. You want free shit, right?
It's entirely possible.
In this economy,
you got to take all the free shit you can get.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So our first review, 5 stars by E in SLC, titled Love It. I don't know why it took me so long to write a review, but I found you guys about a year ago and have really enjoyed listening. Came to Buffy late, but it helped me at a very hard time in my life, and your show about Buffy and Angel has been wonderful. Well, thank you so much. We are glad to be doing it for you.
Yeah. This next review is called Ginger Beer Sugar Free with Buffy from Ramy Like Amy or something. Is there more to it than that?
Not that I can see.
Because there's another ...
It's hard to tell the way it lets us view the reviews.
Yeah, everything sucks now. Anyway.
That's called the enshittification.
Yes. Anyway, it looks to me like Ramy with Amy. Ramy Like Amy with ... There might be more, there might not be. The review reads, Beer with Buffy is hilarious. Finally, a Buffy podcast that's insightful and laugh out loud while people are trying to sleep, in parentheses. I love the interviews they've done, and their recap of Once More with Feeling is genius. If they do say so themselves, and they do. I've listened to a few Buffy podcasts and lost interest pretty fast, but this one has me in a chokehold, with consent, of course. I don't know what I will do once I'm all caught up. Man, that's very relevant to today's episode. That keeps happening. I wonder if they timed it that way.
It seems unlikely.
Seems unlikely. Verbatim, you took the words right out of my mouth. Put them back.
No.
Thank you. All right.
That was weird. I don't like that.
I think everybody would be disappointed if it wasn't. Myself and yourself included.
Potentially.
Potential. Boil them, mash them, stick them in my mouth.
Oh, man. My spouse and I are rewatching Stranger Things because they hadn't really seen the first few seasons.
Yeah, because why wouldn't you? Sometimes you need to remind yourself why you didn't originally hate Finn Wolfhard.
And we just finished season 2 with Bob.
Oh, yeah.
And
there it is. It's all coming together now. All right. Oh, Bob.
Potatoes.
I'm sorry, you mean Sean Astin from Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
No, I'm sorry, you mean Sean Astin from The Goonies? You fucking fetus.
Anyway, we got a show to do. It's time for a mom synopsis.
Joshua! What are you doing, Joshua? Well, it's hard to explain. First of all, I hope you're enjoying this cruise I booked for us. It's a lovely cruise, Joshua. The middle of the ocean is so peaceful this time of year. It doesn't begin to pay off your debt to me for raising you, but it's a nice gesture. Now answer my question, Joshua. I've just been thinking, do you remember when you told me I have a God complex? Of course, Joshua. You're always setting boundaries and holding me accountable for being a shitty parent your whole life. Therefore, obviously, you think you're God and can just do whatever you want, and I'm always wrong and everything's my fault. Right. Everything you said there is pretty accurate, except for the passive-aggressive sarcasm deeply embedded into everything you just said. See, there you go again. Well, the reason I bring it up is because, well, you were right. Hold the fucking phone. Say that again, Joshua. I mean, I always knew it, but I just want to hear you say it one more time. You were right, Mom. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff about me being God. Oh, fuck. You see, it turns out this whole time, I have actually been destined for a higher plane of existence. Wait, so you're saying I wasn't just projecting my own narcissism and deeply rooted feelings of inadequacy onto you this whole time, Joshua? Oh, no, you were absolutely doing that. That's nice, Joshua. Enough about you. Now, what the hell is going on with this hyperbaric chamber you're welding me into? Oh, this old thing? It's just your ocean coffin. That doesn't sound good, Joshua. No, it's great. It's great. It's going to do wonders for your skin, and it's great for mental health. My mental health is just fine, Joshua. How dare you even Oh, no, I meant my mental health. You're a bad person, Joshua. At least I'm not pretending to be something I'm not. Sploosh. Because today on Angel, Angel's super excited about Steven coming to live with him, and Connor's super excited about burying Holtz and lying through his teeth to Angel about his intentions. But that's only because Justine is following Holtz's instructions and lying to Connor about the circumstances of Holtz's death, which is unfortunate because Angel is trying his damnedest to be a good daddy to his son. Meanwhile, Gru is clearly reaching a breaking point, evidenced mostly by his breaking point, because, spoiler alert, he leaves Cordy today, and Lauren leaves Angel, which is good timing because moments later, Cordy all but professes her love to Angel just before she ascends to godhood, while Angel faces off against Connor and loses with some dire consequences. Gunn and Fred are left wondering where the fuck everyone is. Wesley is off doing the nasty with Lila. Good for them. The end.
Ladies, gentlemen, spiny-headed looking creatures. As soon as the sun goes down, as soon as the sun goes down, vampire. Competition is a beautiful thing.
We open on the hotel where Gru brings Cordy some machna.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, they don't have all of the ingredients because some of them are from Pylea. So it's actually machna.
Yes. And one of the key ingredients is mud.
Uh-huh.
Yum.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, when somebody says that whiskey has a peaty taste to it, that's just the dirt. It means it has dirt in it, or at least nutrients from dirt.
I suppose.
Which I
yes.
think at the end of the day, we're all just nutrients from dirt.
I mean, yes.
So, it's fine. Makes sense.
Totally fine.
Yeah. Some kids eat dirt because they have an iron deficiency, and it's fine. It's fine.
Then, after giving her the machna, he offers to massage her schlugtee.
Something like that.
Something like that.
That sounds right.
Which actually turns out to be a neck muscle.
Schlugtegan?
Something like that.
Yeah. Her neck muscle.
Yeah, a neck muscle.
Yeah.
But she thinks that he's talking about sex.
Well, of course.
He actually...
It's America's favorite pastime.
Yes. Apparently their favorite pastime, too.
I mean, it sounds pretty one way these days.
Right?
Yeah.
I do find it really interesting when Gru figures out that she's talking about sex. He's very interested in it and actually makes mention of like, obviously we can't do it at work. I will respect that, but we can do it at home tonight.
I'm very excited about this activity idea.
The next
Perhaps
time we see them at home, though, he leaves her.
Uh-huh.
And I'm very curious if, like, he's just lying out his ass right here.
I don't think he's lying out his ass right here. I think he realizes that that's not what she meant at all. And then we witness several more instances of her clearly being way more interested in Angel, even if it's not romantic interest.
Right.
She just has no interest in Gru. She's slathering all of her attention on Angel.
Yeah.
And whether it's sexual or not, she just is neglecting Gru. So I don't blame him anymore. At first, I felt like it was some toxic bullshit, but he's handling it really well.
He really is.
Considering.
And, like, he leaves very gracefully later.
Yeah, getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah. There is this interesting moment, though, when he, like, whispers in her ear about sex, and then she goes, Angel! And then he looks at her and, like, very sternly is like, is not who I am,
It's not
princess.
who I am. Yeah, see, that's... It starts right there. He's like, oh, sex is, yeah, you can buy me dinner first. You know what?
But yeah, the Angel returned and she goes up to him to find out what happened, finds out he didn't kill Holtz, and that Connor's going to come live here now.
Oh, yeah. Cordy is all obsessed with whether or not he fucking heard her use the word sex or not. Yeah, apparently they all had propriety or something.
Right. The idea that they have anything to be embarrassed about when it comes to, like, they were talking about sex. First off, they're a couple.
Yeah.
Who the fuck would care? Second off...
Yeah, Angel's not a 9-year-old.
Right. In fact, he is, as he puts it later, older than everyone else combined.
Yeah.
So, like, I think he's known about sex for a little while.
Yeah.
At least more than a few years.
And he relatively recently was having sex with a 16-year-old. So,
Yeah.
yeah, if anybody should be embarrassed to say the word sex, it should be Angel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But also, like, they've been in close working relationship with each other for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, several years now. And they've talked about sex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's pretty dumb.
It's very dumb.
It's just, this show was ahead of its time, and so was Buffy, more so Buffy, and it was built around sitcom culture, and there's all this sitcom-y shit. Like when she's tasting the fucking, the machna, and does this very obviously hates it, but still tries to pretend that she likes it, and Gru actually kind of buys it. I'm like, what universe are we living in?
Yeah, he's not that dumb.
Like, this is a stupid bit. I've never thought it was funny, ever. Not even the first time I ever saw it. And I might have thought that it was funny, like, that's strange, but it was never funny, ha-ha. Why do we keep doing this?
Right.
It's not cute. It's not clever. He would just be like, okay, you don't like it. And she would probably just be like, that's bad.
Yeah.
But whatever, it's a sign of the times. It's this weird sitcom-y thing. I'm over it.
It's that need for comfortable lies.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm pretty over that in general.
I have been for a very long time.
Yeah. So Angel tells Cordy the good news that he didn't have to kill Holtz, and in fact, he wants Steven to come live with Angel because that's what's best for him.
Yes.
Cordelia hugs Angel excitedly while Gru drinks his dirt water and mutters under his breath about how happy an occasion it is or something like that.
He doesn't seem very happy.
As he drinks his literal dirt water. Guess I'll just drink dirt. I swear they did that on purpose.
Right?
Gru sits back there and drinks his dirt water as he watches his woman with another man. Anyway, Connor/Steve cradles Holtz's shriveled, gross corpse while leaking eye juice onto his latex face prosthetics. Too soon?
this whole time, Justine is right there next to him, lying her fucking ass off.
Just stoking the fire, and specifically with the lies that Holtz wanted her to tell his son that he loved very, very much, but not as much as he loved getting revenge on Angel.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
It really kind of puts...
It's a really fucked up thing to do to your son.
Like, honestly, I could kind of buy Holtz and his motivation and everything up until this shit with Connor.
Yeah.
Like
he takes it too far.
Yeah, he takes it too far. Specifically because, like, he raised this kid.
Yeah.
And he's using him as a tool to get his revenge. Like... That's a lot of years of, like, bullshitting somebody to their face when you're the only two people in an entire hell dimension.
Yeah, and I refuse to believe that Holtz didn't actually care about Connor, and it just saddens me to know, because, you know, we're all many people. I don't think he's just a villain. But I do think he was toxically consumed by his obsession with getting revenge on Angel and let that spill over into his relationship with Connor. That could have been this actually pure, beautiful thing and made everything okay. But that's what makes him a good villain. He's three-dimensional.
Hell, I think that had Holtz not done this bullshit, Connor would have chosen to stay with him.
Yeah, everything would have been great.
Yeah.
Everything would have been fine.
Like, they could have gone off to fucking Utah.
Which is why it was a better choice writing-wise. I still think this is good writing that Holtz did this, but damn, it's rough.
Yeah, it completely burns any chance that he has been a sympathetic character.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, any chance.
It's like,
all
no,
gone.
It turns out he was just a toxic dad the whole time anyway. Like, maybe it's good that Angel killed his children. He saved them from a fate worse than death.
Right?
Oh, jeez. That's rough.
But
look at me over here criticizing Holtz.
Right? So, yeah. Justine basically blaming Angel and telling him lies about what happened, but then she offers to help kill Angel, and his response is no, as in doesn't want to kill Angel.
Yeah, and she's very confused. She's like, what? But after Angel did this, knowing full well that she did this,
right?
She's like, well, what do you want? And well, apparently he gets his sadistic revenge schemes from his adopted father because that glint in his eye is just absolutely inspired.
Yeah.
That is... He's the apple of his daddy's eye? I don't know. There's an apple in somebody's eye. Probably.
I'm sure, somewhere.
Yeah.
It's a big world.
That is one step away from some sort of porn joke. Anyway. Opening sequence.
Opening credits.
Meow, 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 meow. Meow. That's on YouTube, by the way.
I am aware. And I have listened to it all of twice.
Twice?
The first time you played it. And then once after you uploaded it to YouTube. But the second time, not all the way through.
That's one more time than I expected.
I just wanted to see what you had posted.
And the other 57 views on there are probably mine.
After the opening credits, we go back to the hotel where Angel is frantically trying to pick a room for Connor. For fuck's sake, just be like, hey, I have an entire hotel. Pick whatever fucking room you want.
Pick one. Why the fuck does he have to pick it for him?
Yeah.
Other than the fact that I guess some floors are just rotting out and other ones have burned to cinders. So, yeah, maybe you need to give him a short range of rooms to pick from.
Exactly.
But since you've looked at 6 of them, maybe just say, hey, here's a list of rooms that would be good to stay in.
I do like that Cordy's reaction to this is basically like, yeah, it's just like the other 6 rooms that we looked at, because it's a hotel, as she implies, and therefore all the rooms are fucking identical.
Yeah. You know what I can't get out of my head, though, is thinking of how long that hotel has sat vacant.
Right.
And they don't have people cleaning it.
Well,
and any given room that they go into that hasn't been occupied, if you lay down on that bed, it's just going to go with dust.
Here's the thing, though. Most people don't quite realize that most dust is caused by people.
Sure. Yeah, which means the dust that is there is still going to be even harder to breathe than normal dust.
There's likely in a place like that some dust.
Yeah.
But honestly, if a place has been unoccupied and no people around it for a long time, there's no extra dust.
Mm-hmm.
Like
cobwebs, though.
Oh yeah, definitely lots of cobwebs.
I've been like, one time I stayed at my aunt's house, who had an extra wing to her house added just before her husband died, and after he died, they closed it off and they stopped using it. Except for guests, which she didn't have guests very often. So I went to stay in this bedroom and walked down this hallway that had not had a person in it for like a year.
Jeez.
And it was just I've never hit so many cobwebs with my face in one walk down a hallway in my life. So and it was creepy. It was cold. They had just turned the heat on. I imagine it was what it was like, only still not as bad as going through this fucking hotel.
Right. God, it's still like, how many rooms does this building fucking have? Like, you could have made much better use of this space, Angel.
I know. Yeah. Rent it out.
Right?
If you want to make some money.
Exactly.
Instead, you're running around solving mysteries.
No, it is a bit funny here because Angel realizes, I don't have a TV. He's gonna want to watch TV.
No, he's not.
No, he's not. He's never had TV.
He doesn't even know what he scarcely understands the concept of TV.
Right. And then he's like, he's going to need to go to school. He's going to need to do chores. I'm going to need to give him an allowance. What's a good allowance? 50 cents? $1?
I get that he's out of touch.
Yeah.
But
I do like that he is out of touch.
Yeah.
Cordy does make a few jokes about that. But it also...
Hasn't he paid a bill recently?
Right? Like
any bills at all.
Like, who handles his finances?
I know.
If he he's so out of touch, there's no way he's handling his own finances.
Yeah.
He owns this building. Like,
yeah. Granted, he just kind of found a bag of money in the basement and handed it over to somebody.
Right.
Or something. And a billionaire funded it otherwise.
Yeah. But, also, these are employees. He pays them.
Yeah. He's doing some amount of his own account work here.
We know for a fact that if no one else, Gunn has a salary.
Yeah.
He has mentioned it numerous times that this is his job.
Oh, and so does Cordy. She's got to pay rent at that haunted apartment somehow that she shouldn't be living in because she could easily have a free one.
Exactly. Although, having your own ghost is kind of cool.
It's kind of, yeah.
That's enough perk to have that apartment. But if you don't have a ghost, fuck that. It's a giant fucking hotel.
Even though it's a pervert ghost that just waits around all day to loofah her in the bathtub. But you know what? That's fine, I guess. She's fine with that.
Maybe she's into it.
She clearly seems into it, so it's fine.
But I do find it interesting that Cordy makes the joke of him essentially being cheap. They live in LA, though. That's gotta be a good wage, where the fuck does Gunn even live?
I assume he lives in the hotel because he's smart.
Right?
Fred definitely does.
They've never once, though, hinted at where the fuck Gunn lives.
That's true. That's
because
true.
before he joined
He
their
just kind of
team-
shows up.
Yeah, before he joined their team, it was implied that he was essentially with him and his gang living in that warehouse space.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, where the fuck does Gunn even live?
Yeah. Anyway, we're just poking holes.
Yeah, those are the important questions. Fuck the plot.
Yeah. Fucking nerds.
Hard air quote plot.
Right? Yeah, it's a fairly simple plot. Here, yep. I already gave you the whole plot.
Yeah.
Angel fucking gets sent to the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah,
Cordy ascends to godlyhood.
There is nothing resembling a story arc in this episode.
Very little. Yeah. Gru leaves. Lauren leaves. Wesley gets laid. That's the plot of this episode.
So, tail end of this scene, as they're talking about the rooms, Lauren steps into the rooms, interrupts them, and says, "Hey, Connor can have my room because fuck you guys, I'm leaving." He's off to Vegas, which, you know what? That's where he belongs. Like,
absolutely.
The
He's a
world
Vegas type.
needs Lauren's voice, damn it.
100%.
I can hold a note for a long time. Actually, I can hold a note forever. But eventually, that's just noise. It's the change we're listening for. The note coming after and the one after that. That's what makes it music.
Yeah. Also, he doesn't want to get murdered by Angel's very racist son, even though we kind of resolved... Speciesist, yeah. Even though we kind of resolved that, I thought, with Cordy's, big glowy white demon thing that eased all of Connor's pain, I guess. But I don't blame Lauren at all for still being a little uncomfortable.
I do like how when Cordy says, "Well, why aren't you going to rebuild your club?" His response is, "Well, you guys destroyed it 3 times."
Even by Cordy's count, 3 times. Granted, I looked that up because I could only think of 2 times that were this season, and I can't find it on the wiki, and I couldn't find it with an AI Google search what the 3rd time is. There's only 2 that I can find.
Yeah, I can't remember them all either.
So if anybody out there listening happens to know what they're counting as the 3rd time.
I think they're probably counting one of the times. So during a time when the place was in renovation and not reopened yet.
Okay.
Like, shit had happened during renovation. So maybe they're counting.
Was that when Darla came in there?
Yeah. Like, it hadn't reopened yet.
And, had the baby or something, and then they had to break out through the wall?
Yeah. I think that's it.
Even though it made absolutely no sense for that wall to go into that alleyway, I seem to recall. Anyway.
Yeah, I can't remember.
It seems unlikely that they would have said that in the script that there were 3 times if there wasn't actually 3 times. So I'll take their word for it. Granted, with all the holes we're poking in the script here, it's entirely possible.
Well, I'm sure they had a script manager on fucking site somewhere.
Sure. Yeah. Definitely.
But yeah, Lauren tries to claim, I guess, that it's not Connor that is making him leave. But in the end, he's like, yeah, I wouldn't turn my back on him, though.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like he got a solid gig.
Yeah. And he should be performing.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he should be performing.
He is in next season, though, isn't
he? Yeah, he doesn't leave the show. I think he's on through all 5 seasons. Anyway, no, I think it's a good idea for Lauren to leave the hotel because Angel has been extraordinarily shitty to him. And it is in my headcanon that this is Lauren breaking up with Angel.
Yeah.
Because Angel was kind of treating him like a battered housewife for a few episodes
there. A little bit, yeah.
And just demanding completely unreasonable expectations from him. And it's like, dude, he's your guest.
Angel is not a very good friend.
No.
That without a doubt, he is a bad friend.
Yeah. Lauren owes you nothing. He is not your employee.
Exactly.
Like Cordy and Gunn are. You're not taking him under your wing like you did with Fred. You fucking owe this man.
Yes.
Quite a lot.
A lot. And I mean, it's interesting to me that I get why they've written that Cordy is in love with Angel, but by what we have seen on the screen, like, it really doesn't feel very valid, you know? Given the shit that Angel has fucking done. How many times has he basically written them off?
It feels so shoehorned in suddenly. Like, Angel and Cordelia had this very well-established, completely professional platonic relationship, and it makes no sense that unless you want to get into nitpicking Cordy's attachment type, like if she's just projecting onto Angel now because she's having an avoidant fit with Gru because she's not actually in love with Gru, but that means she's not actually in love with Angel either, but they're playing it off like, oh, she's actually been in love with Angel this whole time. I don't buy it. I just don't buy it.
Right. I actually think I get why they wrote it that way.
Okay.
So,
because they knew they were never going to have it pay off as a relationship between them?
By this point, she knows and the entire crew knows that she's fired.
Oh, in real life?
In real life. Like, Charisma Carpenter is fired.
That's not until the end of season 4.
I'm pretty sure that she got fired and then she's brought back.
I mean, I'd have to do some reading on the timeline there. I think they... what's his tits? Joss Whedon was threatening to fire her, and maybe there was a false firing or a firing and a comeback real quick. But then at the end of season 4, they completely kill her character off, and she's fired from the show. But that's not yet, really.
Maybe no,
because she's not in season 5.
No, you're right. I was jumping ahead because I think she's leaving the show right now because she's pregnant.
No, she left mid-season for several episodes and came back after she had the kid.
Yeah, damn, I can't.
You're getting your times all squirrely here.
Which is common. But no, I thought the whole Ascension thing was when that happens. I must be wrong. I also don't remember this season ending this way at all.
No, me either.
I have no fucking clue how Angel gets out of this situation.
Yeah, well, I think I don't really remember it either, and I think that's because I'm sure we all binged it, and it flows. It just feels like it's part of the same season. I would have put the ending of this season a couple episodes ago, and we've started the next season.
Right.
Like pretty much when Connor
would have actually kind of worked better.
When Connor comes back feels like the beginning of season 4.
It really does.
To me.
It really does.
So part of your confusion, I think, might be she gets pregnant again in season 4.
Okay.
With a second child in real life. And this time they use the pregnancy as part of the plot of the show.
Right. I remember that now.
So... yeah, it's complicated. We're in for a ride with season 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if given the way that they sort of rushed the ending of her relationship with Gru, and given the way that she leaves this episode, I wouldn't be surprised if this whole like, oh, she's in love with Angel, Angel's in love with her, was a way of like, oh, we need a way to get Gru out of the picture. And I think Joss at this point was like, I don't know that I'm going to have her back. Because I know that the back and forth over whether she was going to stay on the show was like several seasons. And because there was a real fucking problem between her and Joss.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Years.
I think he got pissy at her for getting a tattoo of a cross or something. He called her fat all the time. Yeah. Bunch of crazy shit.
He was angry at her the first time she got pregnant.
Yeah. And then she did it again.
Yeah.
only a year later,
right.
or a year or two.
But I respect you're going to get mad that I was pregnant? Well, fuck you.
Yeah, that's a huge life decision to have a child. Yeah. And I'll be goddamned if I would let my current job that is a relatively short-term gig decide what I'm going to do with my long-term life decisions. Fuck you, Joss. You know?
Yeah.
Fuck that. And they worked it into the fucking plot just fine.
Right.
It's not my favorite part of the plot, but it's fine. And
But
also,
yeah,
I'm just basing that on my memory from 20 years ago. Maybe I'll love it this time.
Right. But I'm guessing that, or rather, I wouldn't be surprised if the ending they gave Cordy in this season was because Joss was like, I might not bring her back.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole like love between her and Angel was probably just like, okay, how do we get Gru out of the picture so that he's not back next season if we don't have her back, and that kind of mentality.
Mm-hmm.
Because while
they could just have a cap on how many characters they can have, because that's
I wouldn't be surprised.
too many threads to write or too many people to pay. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it has something to do with like, okay, this is our cast budget.
Yeah. I think bringing Connor on was why they needed to get rid of Gru.
Right.
Because they wanted to flesh him out as character instead. And honestly, yeah, where else were they going to go with Gru from here?
Right.
I liked him, and I think they could have given him the Wesley treatment. Like, but actually, no, because Wesley, they turned him into a badass from a nerd. I suppose the socialization of Gru could have been a whole thing.
No, I think
for another season.
I think there was a lot of potential that they could have done something with him.
Yeah.
And I think they could have done something with the character where it turned into less goof.
Yeah.
But
it made so much more sense to have it be Angel's son that they do that with.
Yes.
Rather than this tertiary character.
Right.
That just has a fling with Cordy from a one-off adventure that they had a season ago.
Anyway, we really need to get back to this episode.
We're on topic. It's fun. Anyway, yeah. So
you know, an episode is not all that great when we struggle to even go over the scenes.
It's fine. We can blast through some stuff real quick here.
Yeah.
So we're outside in a field at night. Justine and Connor are riding in a pickup truck and stop precisely at where the fuck ever.
Yeah.
Far enough away from prying eyes, I guess. Connor gets all wispy about stories Holtz told him about where they would be someday and where he should have grown up. And Connor wants to make sure that Holtz doesn't rise as a vampire since, Angelus bit him and all. And Justine's like, yeah.
That's totally what happened.
That's how he died, of course.
She is so thrown by the fact that he's a little sentimental, but not that sentimental. And he's like, oh yeah, I love my father. I'm so sorry that you had to die. Now I'm going to chop your head off and burn you.
Oh, not that sentiment. No, that had to be fucking devastating for him. He's just like, all right, now I have to absolutely wreck my father's body with an axe.
I don't think it's quite that devastating for him, because think about it. Where he grew up and the life he lived, there's no way a person like that isn't hyper pragmatic.
Yeah, but this is still the only person he's ever really known.
Yeah.
Until a month ago or something.
No, a week.
A week ago, yeah.
Shorter than a month.
Uh-huh. And that's got to be extremely traumatizing for him. Even though he's already dead, still.
The thing that my spouse often says when we come across characters in TV shows where it's like, that's fucked up, is, I would love to be their therapist.
That would be very lucrative.
Yes.
Wow.
And that's the kind of idea when you have a character like Connor. Could you imagine the therapy sessions with that fucker?
Mm-hmm. But Justine just sits back and watches him chop up the body.
Yeah.
What a bitch. I mean, she's the one that she had a rough time killing him, even though
she had a harder time killing him than he did mutilating the body.
That's true. Yeah. Which makes sense. Yeah. Connor wouldn't have been able to kill Holtz if Holtz had told him to, unless there was a good reason. In this case, there was not a good reason.
Right.
No, because I'd really like to get vengeance on this
The reason
asshole.
for Justin to kill him is because he asked nicely.
Yeah. Well, because she's obsessed with him and he's her daddy.
Yeah.
don't want to share my feelings. I don't want to open up. I want to find the guy that killed Tina, and I want to look him in the eye. Then what? Then I'm going to share my feelings.
So cut to a bar.
A bar!
Where I have a quote of the day.
Yes.
Lila walks up to Wesley and says, "Mind if I join you?" Wesley says, "On many levels with great intensity."
I loved this line so much.
Yeah.
Specifically because the entire vibe of this line is identical to the line from Picard, "You may test that assumption at your convenience."
Ah, yes.
It's the same
Same
vibe.
same energy.
And the
100%,
delivery is
yeah.
mwah. Like I feel for Wesley as a character going through this, but I really like Wesley as this beaten down, just fucking hates everything, mad at the world person.
Yeah.
Like
He's so broody.
yeah. Like, and it's
Something about broody characters. We just
like-
love them.
it's not even that, like, don't get me wrong. David Boreanaz does the broody good.
Mm-hmm.
But this is better.
It is.
like this character with his past and this actor, like, this is better.
It's got more gravitas to it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's in his delivery, it's in the way, the tone of his voice even.
Something about pouring a shot of whiskey into your beer
Yeah.
as you're telling somebody to fuck off in a really cool way.
And then I got an immediately after this, as Lila goes to sit down, she says, "How's your throat? Want a lozenge?"
yeah. Yeah, she's mocking his throat injury.
She's clearly trying to recruit him still.
We have a similar back and forth to the last couple times that they've met. He says, "What do you want?" She says, "Oh, just for you to come do my dirty work. I'll pay you and manipulate you, and you'll love it because you don't get any other human interaction." And he's like, "Meh." She's like, "You know what? Stop wasting your brain, asshole. Isn't Connor this like impossible thing that we need a genius like you to figure out?" And he's like, "Well, yes, he's special, all right." And she's like, "Okay, but is he going to kill everybody? You know, like your little girlfriend from Angel Investigations."
I really like Wesley's response to her pointing out, "Oh, what if he kills everyone?"
Yeah.
And the way he expresses every person born has that potential,
Right.
which is so fucking true.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like, yeah, he could bring the end of the world. So could anyone who makes it to presidency.
And nevertheless, Lila knows just the right buttons to push. She gives him a little brain teaser that seems to be of very little challenge to him, but it's still just enough to engage him. She's like, "Well, but you can't kill him because he's Angel's son." Oh, geez, good thing I don't have a conscience. And he's like, "Get the fuck out." And she's like, "Oh, well, the gloves are off. Back to making fun of your throat. What was it like when she cut you? Fuck around and find out, bitch."
Yeah, his response is, "Are you terribly anxious to find out?" as he grabs her throat. And it's very good physical acting because she is very turned on by that.
Yeah, she's like, "Don't threaten me with a good time, honey."
Like, there's no question whatsoever that she liked that.
Yeah. She do that again, she might give you a raise, Wes. Don't give up the goods for free, that's all I'm saying. So back to the field where it turns out Holtz is relatively flammable with the assistance of sticks. Science. Love it. It's crazy, man. For science. Daddy.
Then we're immediately back to the hotel where Gunn and Fred return home. The only one there is Gru. Angel and Cordy are still upstairs.
Yeah, Gru's laying around depressed in a very specific position on the circle couch,
Right.
such that nobody entering from the main entrance can tell that he's there. Very important.
What I like, though, is if you really think about it in the way that couch is designed and the entryway and everything, is if you, the door and the is at the top of a few stairs, and it's just high enough that there's no way they wouldn't have been able to see him, but the camera couldn't.
Right.
So he's laying solely to hide from the camera.
Yeah.
And if you really think about how it would work, there's no way to hide there.
Which it just kind of reminds me of when that fucking meme that people started doing where they hold something up, they put a piece of paper on a mirror, and then they put an object behind that piece of paper, put the camera to the side, and they say, how does the mirror see the thing on the other side of the paper? And it's like, it doesn't. You do. Because angles exist, you fucking tits. Oh, my God. Even though it did get me for a minute, I was like, yeah, how does it see? Wow, that's crazy. Like, what? Oh, my God. Reality is crumbling. Like, no light and angles.
Would you like to hear something that is kind of mindfuckery about mirrors?
No.
No, it's a cool idea. Like, it's a cool thing. Looking in a mirror is the only way we currently have to legitimately look into a fourth dimension. Because if you think about it, the 3 dimensions we live in, left, right, up, down, forward, backwards.
Mm-hmm.
When you turn an object in 3 dimensions, like our brain understands that. The only way to change an object in a 4th dimension is via mirror. A mirror reflection is a 4th dimensional transition that we can't do in 3 dimensions. Because a mirror image is not possible without a mirror.
Mm-hmm.
It's a motion, a change to transform an object in a way that can't be done any other way. So it is, technically speaking, looking into a 4th dimension.
Okay. Neat. That's very interesting, Rex. I'm having a good time. So Gru's laying around depressed. Gunn and Fred bang through the door. No, not like that, you pervert. Why you always got to take it to the sexy place, Rex?
That's on you.
If you say so. Okay, so they bang through the door like 5-year-olds looking for a fruit punch sugar rush and red dye 5, so they can make sure that they get so that they can get that cancer diagnosis in about 40 years. Oh yeah. See what I did there?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Wasn't sure if I had the right dye
We
number.
haven't had anyone bust through a wall in a while.
It's been a minute.
It's been a while.
It's been a minute. And that's exactly how they burst through that door. Boom! Cancer. Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it turns out Gru's there. And then immediately you hear Angel and Cordy coming downstairs. And
well, so they're looking for Angel specifically. And they're like, oh, no, where is he? We're really excited to tell him about how we fucked up with Connor again. And Gru pops up, and he's kind of excited just because he hasn't had any fucking social interaction for weeks, basically.
Poor dude's lonely.
I know. And so, he tells them that Angel and Cordy are trying out bedrooms. And they're like, what? And I'm like, get it? It's an innuendo.
Yeah.
In your endo. Huh? Okay. So speaking of the writers being horny 12-year-old boys, Angel and Cordy have this timely entrance during which they debate who will have to give Connor the birds and the bees talk.
Which, Holtz probably did.
Yeah, seems like that's probably it's just not going to be necessary. Anyway, Quote of the day. Angel says, what am I going to do when he asks what to do with a girl's schlug Tegan? Which is actually clever. She specifically asked if Angel heard any of her conversation with Gru earlier, and he lied. I think that's grounds for beheading, personally. But instead, she flirtatiously grabs Angel's ear and tells him all the naughty things she's going to do to him later.
Right in front of everyone. Whispered.
Yeah. And quietly enough that only he could hear.
And they do
super flirtatiously.
They do not at all reveal what it is that she whispered.
Yeah, I know.
Not even a fucking, enough of a hint that we could even guess.
Yeah, and it was a very intimate gesture. She's holding his ear and right up in there.
It wasn't even just whispering in his ear. No, she holds his ear
in a way that one does not do with unless you're a intimately involved person.
Yeah.
So
anyway, they're just a little uncomfortably touchy-feely.
Yeah.
And Gru fucking notices.
He's standing right the fuck there. Come on, the poor bastard.
Right.
So Gunn and Fred tell Angel what happened and that they checked the apartment already where Holtz and Connor were staying. Angel and Cordy tell them what Holtz said. I think that's how it went down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they need to find him. But look, there he is. How handy is that? And Connor lies and says that Holtz wasn't there. And
then Angel completely fails to notice that he probably would have to smell like, burnt human and smoke.
Oh, Angel would probably notice that. Yeah. But Angel tells him that Holtz left, which isn't a lie from Angel's perspective. No. Never mind how they pick and choose when they're gonna invoke his super vampire senses.
Yeah.
But whatever, I'll overlook it because writing is hard. So he's not lying as far as Angel knows. That's what Holtz did. So he gives Connor the letter. Connor reads it. Connor agrees to stay and give it a try. Living with Angel, that is. Yeah. But he's clearly got ulterior motives. He's a creepy little bastard in this scene. He's a chip off the old block. Which one, though?
Right?
Yes.
Exactly. And I do really like that from this point till the end of the episode, it's hard to tell what's happening.
In Connor's head?
Yeah. Yeah. He seemed all his interactions from here till the end of the episode seem very genuine.
I think it's pretty obvious that he goes all in on ingratiating himself to Angel and that he's laying it on kind of thick, honestly. And there's a spot here where I think Cordy notices.
I didn't catch that.
I'll bring it up when we get there. It's when Angel invites her to the movie. So It's possible that she was... There's two ways it can be interpreted, but I'll bring it up when we get there. Hopefully. Otherwise, I'll just get mad at myself later when I'm editing this and I'll go, God damn it, I never said it. So...
Cut to the next day.
Connor's bedroom.
Which happened to be, by the way, the last room that Angel picked out.
Right. Yeah. Handy that.
Yeah. And I can imagine that Connor would have picked that room because of the sun exposure.
Right. Just in case.
Right.
Just in case.
Just in case.
So yeah, it's morning. There's quite a lot of sunlight pouring through the window. He's also in mourning, so
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think someone did that on purpose.
God, the idea of basking in a sunbeam, though, I want that right now.
Oh, that sounds so fucking nice.
With it fucking negative. Hold on. It is currently, -2.
Fuck
outside.
My ass.
I wanna fucking be in a sunbeam.
Yeah.
It's so cold.
So Connor's mourning in the morning over his dead surrogate dad's letter, which he must recognize is actually Holtz's handwriting.
Oh yeah, I'm 100% positive of that.
You'd think he'd realize something's up, something wouldn't add up. But granted, I guess Holtz wrote the letter knowing full well how he was going to make this, how he'd planned on making this play out, and so far it's going completely to plan.
Yeah.
So I guess he just knows.
You got to give Holtz credit.
He knows Connor well enough that this is all going to go the way he intended it to.
18 years to program the kid.
Yeah, and apparently that's all he was doing.
Right.
No, we covered that earlier. I think he did love him, but he's a sick man.
Yeah.
So, there's still a place in this world for traditional research. Even a
solitary soldier such as myself recognizes that a free exchange of intelligence benefits the common struggle. Oh, also, I brought in your mail and newspaper.
Angel comes in with a bookshelf. I love the idea that he is toting around a bookshelf with the books on it. That just cracks me up.
Right.
And it also is...
He's strong enough that he could.
Exactly. Like, no one else would be able to do that. It's just funny to me. But he comes in. He's obviously trying way too hard to, like, cheer Connor up.
But also, what would Angel's favorite books be?
Right?
From when he was Connor's age.
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, you remember? Because you would have been human.
Like, and they're still...
And wait, was he literate?
Yeah, he was.
When he was human?
I mean, I think his father was, like, pretty well off.
Oh, was he wealthy?
Yeah, his
father
father
could have
was
sworn
wealthy.
he was just some drunken, lazy asshole.
No, he was, but he was the black sheep
But
of the
he
family.
had an affluent father.
Exactly,
Okay.
Exactly.
All right.
With a very bad Irish accent.
Very bad.
But but he's obviously like trying really, really hard to cheer Connor up. And it's like, dude is missing his father. And like granted, Angel doesn't know that he's dead.
That Holtz is dead, yeah.
But it's still like he would be in mourning, and like there would be a certain amount of like, man, your father just left. You probably feel bad.
Yeah.
But it definitely puts an interesting sort of turn on this interaction between the two, because it's Angel's like trying to make him comfortable and, you know, be there, but like obviously doesn't know the full extent of what's happening. And then Connor is trying to fake reciprocating that. It's a very interesting dynamic.
Yeah, that's one thing that the writers did well with this episode and in general. Because, Angel just kind of gets caught up in the wanting to do the quintessential dad stuff. Like, hey, let's go see an action movie, bud. Let's go toss a ball around and have a catch.
Right.
And then I'll talk about the birds and the bees with you. Shut the fuck up, Angel. So he's like, yeah, we can do whatever you want to do, bud. And Connor attacks him suddenly, and Angel quickly like grabs his hands and immobilizes him. And Connor's like, I want to learn to be like you, Daddy. And Angel's
he wants to learn to fight how Angel fights.
And Angel's a big chump and falls for it hook, line, and sinker, because I can tell that that's an obvious ploy he needs to prepare for being able to take Angel down in a fight.
It's so clear that he's like, I want to essentially have you teach me to fight so that I learn how you fight.
Yes.
And Connor is so fucking good that he makes it seem like he's not as good.
Oh, right.
Because the way the fight happens at the end of the show, like Connor's basically like dialed himself back a couple notches during this sparring scene in the later fights.
Yeah, he's just looking for Angel's weaknesses.
Yeah.
Like, he can handle himself in a fight. He just knows that Angel's on the same level as him, but from a different angle.
Right. Honestly, I would argue that more than likely Connor is a better fighter than Angel, because of the place where he grew up. He would have to be.
Granted, but Angel's got the supernatural strength and senses and has been around for many years longer.
Now,
and has also spent time in hell dimensions.
Right. But while we know that Connor is stronger than the normal person and can hear better, he probably doesn't have as much power as an actual vampire.
Sure.
So while he is stronger than most people, he's still not as strong as Angel, but still able to take Angel in a fight. So he's probably a better fighter.
Better technique-wise.
Right.
Sure. Maybe. Possibly.
Because, like, what else did he have to do in a fucking hell dimension?
I accept your argument. So we're down in the lobby. They set up this training camp, kind of, sort of, where Angel spars with Connor using some stakes, and Fred and Gunn have couch cushions stuffed in their shirts so they can have padding and act as either a vampire dummy or an innocent civilian for Connor to practice on. And Cordy, of course, has to shit on their parade by demanding to know who's going to clean this up. Fred wants to be the vampire next. Gunn wants to be in a hot tub.
I want to be in a hot tub.
I know, right?
Damn.
Angel offers to call it a day, but Connor insists on continuing. And Angel is just guzzling that shit right up.
Oh, yeah.
He just wants to be a chip off the old block. Angel invites Cordelia to the movie with them, but she can't because she's supposed to spend one-on-one time with Gru, and she seems so fucking happy about it.
Yeah.
That was sarcasm, Rex. Did you get that?
I did.
All right.
I did pick up on that.
Angel goes back to training, tells Gunn to be the bystander. Gunn quickly corrects him by sitter because he's exhausted and not into this at all, which I found unnecessarily entertaining. I'm amused, actually. This is my excited face. So Cordelia is watching, and by the look on her face, she's either repressing how in love with Angel she is, or she can sense something is off with Connor. Or both.
I think she can sense something is off with Connor.
Yeah. And
honestly,
that's what I was talking about earlier. I think it's the latter.
I think that Cordy would have spotted all of this if it weren't for the fact that she is feeling torn between Gru and Angel.
Yeah, she's got her own shit going on.
And like she is very she knows what's happening with Gru. She's too fucking smart to not.
Subconsciously, at least.
Exactly.
At least.
Like she's probably consciously like blocking it and trying to ignore the problem.
Yeah, it almost seems like if Gru didn't break up with her, that she would have gotten around to it eventually.
Right. Because she does seem like very tired of it.
Absolutely. Yeah. She's treating him like he's a one-trick pony, and that saddens me.
Yeah.
Because he kind of is, as a character, just a one-trick pony.
Yeah.
But he's grown on me. I thought he was stupid and annoying at first, but
he's naive.
But now they're about to get rid of him just when I'm starting to like him.
Yeah.
Bastards.
They do that a lot.
I know. Whatever. So cut to Cordy's apartment, where she brings Gru some tuna and ice cream with all the bemusement of feeding her neighbor's cat while they're away. And I
do like that she's like, I brought your favorite tuna and ice cream. Hopefully this time you don't eat them together.
Exactly. Yeah. That's fucking gross. But, it's all the nutrients a growing boy needs. So she spots Gru looking all, hey, I'm about to leave you, but God,
I want to know.
Cordy, don't you know how fucking Groody he is?
That's good.
Heyo.
I get this image of like he has been standing in that position.
Just been waiting for like 2 hours.
Like 2 hours. Like I'm gonna be right here in this pose. Like
yeah.
Because he really is like standing there in a way like sort of like only facing the door at an angle.
Yeah.
And like very
picturesque.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of, did you ever see that meme of the cat? It's got a bob haircut and a necklace, like a nice gold and diamond necklace, and it's got a suitcase sitting next to it. And the title of the frame, I guess, it's not really a meme, it's just a little cartoon. The title is How to Know If Your Cat Is Leaving You. 1, fancy new bob cut. 2, packed suitcase. 3, nice new necklace. Where'd she get it? And that's exactly how Gru looks to me here, minus the bob cut and the necklace.
I like his coat. I want that coat.
It's a good fucking coat. Everybody's got great coats.
Yeah.
But Gru's all like, I am wrong for you. He is the one you love. And we cut to Angel's bedroom.
Yes.
And Lauren pops in with a fancy new bob cut and a new necklace, but with no bag packed.
Right.
2 out of 3, though. Uh-oh.
And then he gives Angel a CD. And boy, do I love the title of this CD.
Oh, yeah.
The title of the CD is Songs for the Love. with Lorne under it.
Yeah.
So love Lorne.
Love Lorne. Oh, I get it.
And no, like it's I fucking love it.
It is clever.
And also, I want that CD.
Right? Yeah, I wonder if there's an actual album.
Right? That would be fucking awesome.
So, yeah, Lorne's like, hey, fuck you, I'm out of here, motherfucker. And Angel's like, no, don't do that. I want to abuse you and take you for granted some more. And Lorne's like, nope, shut up. Here's a CD of me to remember how good I was to you. Hopefully it sticks right in your craw, you big cunt. Oh, and also, Cordy's so fucking in love with you. Like, I mean, she shouldn't be. You're terrible. But she used to be terrible, too. So maybe it's a good fit.
I did really like the way they shot this because it's very dramatic when Lorne's like, okay, that's not actually my gift. My actual gift is it's mutual. And basically they do that thing where you have two different people talking to two different people and they're cutting back and forth as if those two people are saying the same thing.
Yep.
And when that is done right, it is kind of awesome.
Are you saying this was done right?
I think this was done fairly well.
I think it was done okay. I wasn't mad about it.
I think the tone of Lorne didn't match Gru well enough.
Yeah.
But I think that's solely on the grounds of, like, who can match Lorne?
Well, and also, who can match Gru? Gru has a really weird cadence and choice of words.
Yeah.
And so does Lorne. They're both very unique characters. For instance, Lorne was saying you both you laugh at each other's jokes, but when they cut to Gru, he says jests, and that was a little jarring for me. Like, it made sense why they did it, but now I'm thinking about why it made sense why they did it rather than being in the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
But for all that, I think it works out fairly well.
Sure.
And, both Angel and Cordy get told that, hey, you two are in love with each other.
Yeah, and Cordy plays dumb for a second. And she's like, what? Who? I'm not in love. Angel? No.
And then Gru's just, tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah.
You don't want me to leave? Just right now, tell me I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And then we cut away to Gru leaving and Cordy in her bedroom just sad.
Yeah.
And we don't actually get to know what she said, which irritates me. Like, I want to know.
Well, we'll just have to interview Charisma Carpenter. Maybe she'll know. But Lauren's like, okay, well, hey, sometimes good shit happens. Don't be a dick about it. Bye. And Cordy's like, man, I don't know what to say. And Gru's like, well, maybe that you love me and that I'm wrong. Nope. Damn, had to try. Okay, bye. He takes his bob cut and fucks off into the night, probably to the red light district. Who knows? Do we ever see him again? I have no idea.
I don't think we do.
I'm single. I'm going to go pay for some ass.
That would be an interesting show to follow Gru.
Yeah.
Like,
there's a spinoff.
Like, this is a whole new fucking world for him.
Yeah.
And now he's going to be out in the world alone. Does he even understand money?
He probably, yeah. I wouldn't want to go back to Pylea if I were him.
Oh, there's no way he goes back to Pylea.
Yeah, fuck that. Blah.
There's no way he goes back to Pylea.
Blah. So,
I'm with Wolfram and Hart.
Everybody should have a lawyer like this.
Mr. Winters shall never be convicted of any crime. Ever. Should you continue to harass our client, you'll be forced to bring him into the light of day.
I want that stricken from the record.
A place I'm told that's not all that healthy for you.
Drive-in movie theater, cut to.
Yeah, cut to drive-in. And, oh, man, I used to love going to the drive-in.
I've never been.
I saw Jurassic Park in a drive-in. and there was a fucking storm behind the goddamn screen. It was fucking amazing.
Neat.
This was years after it had been in theaters. But
I've been wondering how I was going to decorate my bathroom because I need to, because I've got single white guy walls right now. And I recently saw a meme of a picture of the lawyer when he's sitting on the toilet in Jurassic Park 1. And the title was, "Don't know how, but I finally convinced my girlfriend to let me hang this masterpiece in the bathroom." And I'm like, yes, yes, doing it. I am doing that.
Nice.
It's going to take a little work, but I'm doing it. I need a frame. I need a color printer. Fuck. It's actually going to be more work than it seems like.
No, all you got to do is find the picture, put it on a thumb drive, and go to fucking Walgreens.
Yeah. And then explain to them.
No. It's self-serve.
The kiosk.
They have a whole kiosk thing. You just plug your USB into it. You pick what pictures you want at what size, and you click print. You leave for a couple hours. You come back, and they hand you your pictures. You pay for them.
This has been another printing tutorial with Rex and Josh on Ale with Angel. Thank you. Have a nice day. Fuck off.
So anyway, yeah, in the drive-in, Angel, Connor, Gunn, and Fred are in the drive-in. They're seeing it with a convertible, which would be so nice.
Yeah, that'd be, convertibles. I rented a convertible once. I liked it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get decapitated.
My first car was a convertible. Granted, it was also a Geo Metro.
You also somehow did not get decapitated.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
As I was saying, it was also a Geo Metro, which was a 3-cylinder engine. It did not go any faster than 55.
That's unfortunate.
But it got like 50 miles to the gallon.
Ooh. Oh my God. Anyway, the state of the world right now. It's so stupid. Gunn and Fred are being cuddly and stupid. Gunn goes to get more popcorn. Connor freaks out a little at the movie. Angel reassures him it's fake.
Could you imagine this, though? Like, he has no fucking context for what he's seeing.
No concept of television, as I was saying earlier.
He doesn't know shit about television. He doesn't know what a fucking helicopter is.
Right.
He doesn't know what the fucking tanks and planes and explosions and shit are happening on the screen.
Yeah.
No context. I could not imagine most movies without any context.
Right. And they barely scratch the surface of Angel helping Connor cope with all of this new input.
Yeah.
Input. Sorry, Johnny Five reference. Or Short Circuit. You know the one I mean.
Yes.
So, yeah, Angel reassures him that it's fake because he gets a little startled. And so at least they address that a little bit. And then a real fucking helicopter flies over the screen. And Connor's like, how'd they do that? Good joke. You know what?
Yeah, that's a good joke.
I'm going to give it to him.
That's a good joke.
I like that. So, and then the Wolfie Sheep Snort Black Ops rappelled down to the parking lot and just really given up on the element of surprise that they could have had otherwise.
Right.
And attack Angel and Connor. You know, they chose drama.
Like, all you need to do is park your Jeeps at the entrance of the fucking drive-in while they're all looking at the fucking screen, walk up behind the goddamn car.
They could have slowly backed the van up to them.
Exactly.
And then just popped the doors open quietly and then black bagged them.
Right? And like, sure.
So many better ways
Sure,
this
Angel
could have
had
gone.
the mirrors to look in and everything, but like, how likely would he have noticed it? You know?
Yeah, he wasn't paying attention.
Exactly.
Because here's another hole that I'd like to poke in the plot. He finds what's his name? Linwood. Yeah, I was going to say Lindsay. No, it's Linwood. He finds him after the fight because he hears him in the van with his super vampire hearing, which he would have heard him before all of this happened.
Right. He had to, like, the people in the van had to be fucking dead silent in order for Yeah.
There's no way they didn't discuss a little bit about this in that van
Right.
before this happened that wouldn't have made Angel go, wait, what?
Yeah.
I think they're talking about us. That's not okay. But again, I'll let it slide
Right.
because writing is difficult.
So anyway, the Black Ops repel from the helicopter. They start attacking.
They do, in fact.
Then we cut to inside the van, and what the fuck is that dude's name?
Gavin?
Yeah, Gavin. Gavin and Linwood are in the van.
Where Linwood's all like, I say now, Angel, I say you should not have fucked with me.
That's pretty much what he says.
Yeah.
But Gavin says, oh, we planned for Angel protecting Connor.
Mm-hmm.
And then Linwood's like, well, what did you not plan for? And of course, they didn't plan for Connor protecting Angel.
Right.
But we get to see this fight partly through normal camera shots, but also then watching the security, like hidden cams.
Yeah, I kind of liked that. I thought it was a little clever.
The protecting each other bit, though, like, does not carry well because it just kind of made it look like Angel was shoving Connor out of the way, and Connor was then in turn shoving Angel out of the way, as if they were like two people trying to like go through the same door at the same time.
Okay. I guess I didn't pay too close of attention to that part of the fight scene.
It just caught me, and I'm like, that is weird.
I just kind of zone out when fights happen. If something cool happens, great. I don't take too much note of it in my head. I'm like, okay, they're fighting. And
that's usually what my notes reflect.
Yeah. And the fight's over. We can go back to taking notes on the plot.
But then, as you said, Angel realizes that the van has people in it, and he immediately runs over, opens the door before Gavin and the people can, get the fucking vehicle moving.
Yeah.
And he pulls Linwood out. And turns out Linwood's not human. Has this ever been talked about?
What do you mean he's not human?
Specifically, Linwood's like, oh, you're going to kill a human in front of your son? And Angel's response is, you're not human.
Oh, I think all he meant by that is he's a bad person and he doesn't mind killing him.
Which I hope that's where they're going for it, because like I don't recall any hints that Linwood is not human.
I don't think he meant that literally. It's possible they did, but I'm not worried about it.
Like, I could imagine him being able to smell the difference.
Right.
Like, that would make sense.
Yeah. There could be something going on there, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was just bad people don't count. We can still kill the Nazis. It's okay.
But then Connor also threatens Linwood.
Mm-hmm.
And when Linwood calls him Steven, Connor's response is, my name is Connor.
Haha, solidarity.
And honestly, that's how you win Angel over.
Right? Yeah. Appeal to his narcissism.
Exactly.
There you go. Yeah, and also I thought it was interesting that Linwood's trying to take the fucking moral high ground here.
Right? Of all people.
He's like, Connor, I'm not your enemy. Hey, remember 5 seconds ago when he said that he can't wait to cut him open and see how he ticks?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how the Republican Party thinks. That's the exact same kind of gaslighting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so luckily Connor doesn't fall for his bullshit. He grabs Linwood and tells him to fuck off and stay away from his daddy. Oh, man, he's really laying it on thick here. But also there is the part where he's like, no, I'm going to kill this fucking guy.
Right.
Not you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck away. So
it's done in a way where like Connor's showing a lot of passion in this.
Uh-huh.
And it really plays well that Angel's reading it as like passion for him and being Angel's son.
He's seeing what he wants to see.
Exactly.
But it's pretty obvious for somebody that it's impartial and observant what's going on here, which if Cordy wasn't so caught up in other shit, I think she'd have called that out.
Yeah.
Speaking of, back to Hyperion, where Cordy asks Angel to meet her at a romantic vista point, and Angel giddily agrees.
You missed the part where she was in her hotel or in her apartment kind of talking with herself.
Oh, yeah, I did completely miss that scene. I don't have notes for that. Go on.
So she's in her apartment kind of debating with herself, and then she actually sees herself in a mirror.
Yeah.
And, you know, in hindsight, what is really happening is she's having a vision of herself.
Right.
Hearing the last scene she's in the episode. But she's taking it as like her own reflection, telling her what she wants to hear about, like, no, you're in love with Angel, you should go to him.
Right.
But yeah, I wrote, Cordy's debating with herself, literally.
Literally. Yeah. And then is it right after that we go back to the Hyperion?
Yes.
Okay. So now we're back at the Hyperion where Cordy calls Angel and he picks up the phone at the desk, I think, or is it his cell phone? It doesn't matter.
It's the desk phone.
Okay. He answers and she asks
Cordy knows better than to call his cell phone.
Right? Yeah, he's old. We get it. Okay. So she asks Angel to meet her at a romantic vista point, and Angel giddily agrees. Everyone in the room can tell exactly what's happening, and not a single one of them is like, but what about Gru?
Right?
That poor bastard. Like, you get one good season, and they toss you out like a used condom. You're out the door like a fart in the wind. So before Angel leaves, Fred realizes Angel's like super fucking happy. And it didn't even occur to me.
This is one of my quotes of the day.
Yeah.
When they enter the hotel, Angel is whispering and Gunn's like, he's whispering? And Fred's like, he must be happy. And then Angel answers the phone, and then after hanging up the phone, he's humming. And Gunn goes, now he's humming. And then Fred goes, he's very happy.
Yeah.
And then she gets up, picks up a steak, and walks over to him and says, but not perfectly happy, I hope, and pokes him with the steak.
The look on his face is perfect. He's like, that really hurts. I'm slightly less happy
Like, and
now.
it's playful, but it's also like, I will fucking kill you if you dare turn into Angelus.
Yeah. Go Fred.
Yeah.
Bringing it up from the rear. So we cut to Wesley's Cuck Palace, where Wesley gives it to Lila good and dirty with
there are so many lines.
no small amount of choking, just the way she likes it. But we didn't get to see that part because this was made for TV, which sucks ass, but, you know, in a PG-13 way.
How they frame the first line coming into the scene, he says, you know that sinking feeling the morning after? Oh, it arrived early.
Yeah.
And he is over her when he says this and then rolls off to finish the line. So he got off and then this is a beat or two after.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal.
Pretty similar energy to Liar Liar when he's like, I've had better.
Yeah.
So, which is basically my catchphrase.
This whole scene, he's like, you haven't fucking left yet? You're still here?
It's pretty fantastic. No, but holy shit, this whole scene. I was joking earlier, but I fucking called it. I had no idea this was going to happen, but I still made a sex joke about him choking her.
The moment he grabbed her throat, I fucking knew exactly where it was going.
Oh, it didn't surprise me too much, but it did excite me greatly. So, yeah, of course.
Down boy.
Of course, Lila's freaky, but Wesley.
Right.
I mean, I guess I thought he had standards or something. But so they're broody.
Look. She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
All right. And he doesn't have a whole lot of options going on right now.
Sure. Yeah, there is something about a bad girl.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
We've all made those kind of dumb decisions.
I think that's a pretty smart, dumb decision, though.
Yeah.
So, their broody zinger banter continues well into the night, just as Wesley finishes coming, because that's where they cut into the scene. Yeah. Right after Wesley was coming inside Lila. Not even, I can't even make this shit up. That's what was happening in the scene.
They cut in a beat after orgasm.
Yeah.
the positioning of the way he was holding himself up above her and everything, there's no question.
Yeah.
Like, he got off, and that's what his line was immediately.
You already said it, but it bears repeating. He says, you know that sinking feeling the morning after? It's kicking in a little early tonight. And also, quote of the day for me, Lila says, I'm starting to like you, Wes. Don't go making more of this than it is. I'm not one of those doughy-eyed girls of Angel Investigations. Don't be thinking about me while I'm gone. Wes responds, I wasn't thinking about you when you were here. And I was like, damn! Burn!
And his delivery of every fucking line in this scene, and the way he's just kind of staring off fucking blankly into space, he is not paying a lick of attention to her.
No, these two are fucking perfect for each other now. And I'm like, man, she's just going to sleep with everybody. But then I realized she didn't actually sleep with Angel. She slept with some random fucking guy that was in Angel's body that one time.
Oh, yeah.
If you recall.
I do recall.
Yeah. And so that doesn't count.
But, like,
I don't know if she ever learned that, though. I think she still thinks that she slept with Angel.
I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, fucking ice cold, love it. So cut to romantic stupid place or something where
Point Doom.
Point
Fuck, I'm back here on the end of a spatula.
Real place in LA.
Oh, that's
Or
fine.
just outside.
Sure. Okay. Yeah,
I'm
so
just
Angel
messing with
pulls up
Cheryl.
in his car. And then he gets out and he's looking for Cordy, but she's not there yet. He looks over the edge. She's like, ooh, that's a drop. Sure would be shitty if Connor walked up behind me right now and fought me. Oh, no, that's what's happening now.
Well, first we cut to see that Cordy's running late. She's in traffic on the highway.
Yeah. Well, I muddled my back and forth on this a little bit because reasons. So Connor shows up and he's like, hey, family dad person whom I definitely love, let me show you the back of my fist and a long fall to the beach.
So I do want to note that when he gets there and he's like, oh, where's Cordy? He pulls his phone out and then fucking drops it off the goddamn cliff.
That is also a thing that happened.
That's an important thing to note.
Yep.
Here is the thing that bothers me the most about this scene.
Mm-hmm.
You see Cordy on the highway to get here.
Yeah.
Like they said an hour, right? So I looked it up, and the rough idea of where the hotel is and where Cordy's house is, it's an hour to an hour and a half drive.
Okay.
From where they are to
from the Hyperion to what's it called again?
Point Doom.
Point Doom. Okay.
Do you know how
close though?
Do you know how long of a walk it is? 21 hours.
Oh, for Connor to have walked.
How the fuck did he get there? Because we know Justine didn't get him there.
Right.
He doesn't know how to drive.
He doesn't know how to
She's
drive.
on a fucking boat.
Yeah. The chances that he just jumped on top of a bus and got there, not very good.
It really bothers me. Like, how did he get there? How did he know where there was?
He can run like a motherfucker.
Like, maybe he must have hidden in Angel's trunk.
That was my next suggestion.
That's the only idea I can fathom.
He could have been clinging to the bumper.
Right?
Or something.
Like, maybe.
Yeah.
Like, I just...
Yeah.
And I don't even live in LA.
Yeah.
And, like, this is one of those things where it's like, anybody who actually lives in LA would probably see this scene and be like, what?
Yeah.
It's like how when you watch a movie or something and it's shot in New York and you see different scenes and you find out that it's not cohesive to the layout of New York.
Right.
And yeah, it's...
Well, I guess that's movie magic for you.
Still, just how the fuck?
Writing is hard. So, yeah, they fall to the beach where Cordy's on the highway. It's late. And she's running late and she's swerving around on the highway, and Skip stops by to make her ascend to a higher plane of existence because she's so fucking good now.
Yeah.
She's like, no, I have to tell my boss I love him even though I just broke up with my boyfriend 30 minutes ago. And Skip's like, yeah, you know what? Tough shit, girly. And she's like, okay, fine. And she ascends to godliness right there on the interstate with all the cars frozen in time around her. What happens to her car after?
Right? It's just fucking abandoned?
Yeah, and still running at full speed.
Right? There are some concerns when time starts moving again.
Yeah, the powers that be are dicks.
Right. Also, like, this makes no fucking sense.
It doesn't.
Like, she has the power that she has because Angel needs someone who has visions. What fucking now?
I mean, they tested her purity and they said, we've got paperwork for you to do up here, lady. Come on down. We don't care if you have things to tie up down. No, you don't. Just no, you don't. We don't care about your little things.
Skip says that this transcends love.
Sure.
And it's like,
isn't that what this is all about, though?
Right.
Isn't the minutia of human lives supposed to be the important things that they're overwatching?
Yeah.
And now they're like, yeah, but that's not what we care. It's not important for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get to be one of the people who just cares about everyone else's minutia now.
So, yeah, after Cordy ascends, Connor is able to fucking beat Angel by using a fucking taser.
Yeah.
Which also bothers me because they are both fucking soaking wet. And there's no way to use a taser when you're that wet without both of you being electrocuted.
Yeah. But also, it seems like it just wouldn't have. That taser was so wet, it wouldn't have worked at all.
Right.
Anyway.
Right.
Whatever.
Like, they don't make waterproof tasers.
Yeah. It's fine. But so he tases Angel so bad that he's like basically unconscious.
Yeah.
He's down for the count. And he signals to a boat. Like he starts walking out into the ocean. And I'm like, oh, is that it? Is that a wrap? All right. I did what I needed to do. Walking into the ocean.
Yeah.
No, but he's signaling Justine, who's in some sort of, it looks like a fishing boat to me. That's
like a fishing trawler.
The requisite distance from the shore, which is frankly too far away. How the fuck is she going to pick them up? But you know what? Right. Apparently she does. And so
maybe Connor is just a really good swimmer.
Maybe.
Fucking
you know what? If I can swallow everything else that's happened this episode, that's not even difficult.
Right?
It's fine. So now they're on the boat, and Connor's fixing Angel up to be tied up in this coffin under the ocean for the rest of eternity or something.
And then we get, like, he didn't want to kill Angel. He wants to bury him in the sea.
Yeah, alive.
Yeah.
Forever.
In a container that is bolted and welded shut.
Uh-huh. Seems like it would have just rusted itself shut. I don't know.
Eventually,
maybe
probably,
it's not the kind of metal that rusts. I don't know. But Angel desperately swears that he didn't kill Holtz. Justine's like, yeah, but you did, though. And I'm like, man, you can't argue with that logic, can you? So Angel does the most rational thing, and he tells his captor repeatedly that he loves him as they bolt him down and fucking weld the lid onto the coffin. So this shuts Angel up real good. He's like legit in shock.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bet you don't feel surprised too often anymore, huh?
Right.
I think this...
But also, like, could you imagine what is going through his head as the thing is sinking? Like,
well...
What... Like, not only is he in a container that is bolted shut, it's welded shut, and he is strapped into it with fucking thick ass steel cables.
Yeah, that is a panic attack in a can, like, right there, sir.
Not only can he not move, but that even if he could move, he sure as fuck can't get out.
Yeah, I'm just like, well, luckily for you, you don't need to breathe. So when it fills with water, you don't have to worry about that. It is going to be very cold, but you don't really have body heat, so you don't have to worry too much about that.
Like he'll be fine.
It is going to be really uncomfortable if you land in a weird position.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Yeah. Luckily he lands upright. Apparently he's as he's sinking, he's upright.
Yeah.
So like,
and you can see the look on his face through the window, and he just looks really, really sad
and annoyed. Like he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It almost
was like,
almost
"I
has
was
a look on
trying
his
so
face
hard."
like, again? As if this kind of thing has happened before.
He just looked so dejected. I didn't think he could brood harder than he already has for so many seasons, but
Yeah.
he found a way.
But we do cut really quickly back to the hotel where Gunn and Fred are there. And they're like, where'd everybody go?
Mm-hmm.
And then we cut away to Cordy ascending and Angel descending.
Yeah. Yeah. See what they did there?
Yeah.
I see what they did there. Oh, jeez. Even Connor looked kind of sad and lonely, too, as he pulled away on the boat.
I bet that this was outrageously unsatisfying to him.
Yeah.
Because, like,
now you don't have either dad.
Right? But also, like, revenge is never as satisfying as you think it's going to be.
Right? And all
like,
he's
that's
got,
just not how it works.
Exactly. All he's got left now is Justine, and they've got no connection.
You can tell he does not even really like her.
He does not care for her. I really hope he saved the coordinates.
Right?
Magic exists. It's fine. So we're back in the Hyperion lobby where Gunn and Fred are looking for Connor to take him out for a midnight snack. And Fred's trying not to freak out because they can't find him until Gunn's I've been trying to call Cordy and Angel already and no one's answering. Not to mention Lauren just moved out and Wesley's long since fucked off out of the picture. And just
I love how they don't remotely ask where the fuck Gru is.
Oh, nobody
like,
cares.
He doesn't even fucking come into the conversation.
Nobody's cared where Gru is for several episodes now. He's just been around and people have been okay with it, I guess. But I love they zoom out and there's kind of a long shot of Fred and Gunn standing there looking lonely, just like, where'd everybody go? Hello?
Right.
Hello? No. So, yeah. I think you already said this part. They cut away to Cordy ascending and Angel sinking. Angel has the saddest fucking look on his face, sinking into oblivion. And, Gerarg.
Is this from me? I must be ready. I need my strength. Give me more! Nights I shall walk in the earth. Hold on. You've got something in your eye.
How'd you feel about this episode?
I think that was how you end the finale of a show when you are 100% positive that you're getting another season.
Right? I couldn't imagine if this was the last episode.
Oh
of the
my
show.
God. I'd have been so pissed that I'd have gotten in my car and driven to California. I don't know what I'd have done when I got there, but I'd have had a lot of time to think about it.
Yeah.
A couple of days at least.
Like, and I can imagine that the status of Angel was always a little trepidatious, you know? Like it.
Oh, as a show.
Yeah. Like Buffy is the only reason this show managed.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, the only reason.
It was supposed to get 6 seasons.
Right. But
it's a miracle that they stayed on for even 1 year after Buffy was done.
And I remember looking it up a while back. The last season of Angel had abysmal ratings.
Oh, yeah.
Like, absolutely abysmal. Like, the moment Buffy stopped running, everyone stopped watching Angel.
Not surprising.
And, like, it's just not nearly as good.
Yeah. Well, and I think season 6, if they'd had a season 6, they could have tied up a lot of storylines better. But also, maybe no, they wouldn't have. Maybe them being rushed was the best thing for the show.
I think this episode was a fucking hot goddamn mess.
This episode was?
Yeah.
Okay.
It didn't have a plot.
Right.
Like, it was chaotic all over the goddamn place.
Yeah, we just spent half the episode poking holes in the plot.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even think of a plot hole Emporium when I was writing this. What the fuck?
There's just no fucking, like, cohesive, hard air quotes, story for this. It is a collection of scenes. That's it. It's a collection of scenes in chronological order. That's the closest they got.
It's a very short, quick collection of events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because, like, what was the story? Like, really?
Well, I mean, it's because they did it. It's only half of an episode. It's a setup for what's going to happen in the beginning of season 4.
But it's like episodes like this. It's the thing that makes me go, the 3-act structure exists for a fucking reason.
Right.
Because this is just a fucking mess.
Yeah. There
was some good parts. There were some good moments.
Yeah.
I could watch an entire episode of just the fucking bullshit back and forth between Wesley and Lila. That was great.
Yeah. All day, every day.
But yeah. It was all in all, I think, a disappointing end of a season.
I mean, I was pretty disappointed because shit. I mean, we're losing 2 good characters, it feels like.
Right.
Anyway, I know that we're not losing Lorne, but it feels like we're losing Lorne.
Yeah.
We're definitely losing Gru, just as I was getting accustomed to him and actually kind of starting to like him. Fred and Gunn were background characters at best in this episode. Cordelia's actions make very little sense to me.
Right.
Angel and Connor.
Can't see her.
So the dynamic between Angel and Connor was the meat of this episode.
Yeah.
And even that was just depressing because it's all based on a lie from his dead surrogate father, which, okay, that's what it's all been building up to, is Holtz getting his revenge on Angel. Like I said, it's only half of an episode. We're going to get a payoff, but we're not there yet. And they're dragging.
This whole season was just a fucking nearly incomprehensible mess of shit. Like, there's no through arc, really.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's basically 3 different fucking stories crammed together. So you have the fucking story of Darla being pregnant and them having the kid, and then you have the bit of, like, they have the baby and they have to deal with having the baby there, and then you have Holtz stealing the baby, and then Connor, and it's like the through line of the fucking season is like fucking terrible. Like, the way they went about it is just like, there's nothing. It was a similar problem to this season of Buffy. Like, I don't know what the hell was going on, but like, they did not start either season of Buffy or Angel with a clear fucking plan, is what it feels like. Because Buffy felt a bit too all over the place. Definitely far more all over the place than any other season of Buffy.
Mm-hmm.
And then this was even fucking worse about being all over the place.
This felt like it was the writers had to write Buffy first, and then they did this during their overtime when they're already exhausted.
Yeah. Like, I honestly think the storyline of this season could have actually worked better if, like, they cut the Darla bits down to like a couple episodes. Like, the whole bit of her being pregnant and everything was a couple episodes. Then the kid is born, Darla's gone, then the Holtz thing, and then, you know, the mid-season break is when you have Holtz and the baby disappear. And then when it comes back from mid-season break, you have an entire half of a season to do this shit with Connor. Not a handful of fucking episodes.
Not 3 episodes, yeah.
Like this is the kind of thing that should have been the season of like getting to know this character and the back and forth and everything. And I think it would have been significantly better if we didn't know about what happened with Holtz. Like, imagine if like we had 8 episodes from the moment that Connor like comes back and starts staying with Angel. And then like right before the end of the season, we get a flashback of what happened between Justine and Holtz and Connor. And then that would have been like a very big, like, holy shit, he's been playing Angel this whole fucking time. And like, that would have ripped our goddamn heart out. But
yeah. Oh, yeah. That'd have been a fucking fantastic reveal.
Yeah.
Woo. It'd been like, oh, damn. Yeah.
Because then we would have gotten to know the character. We would have really like had time with this father-son dynamic, and we could have gotten a comfort between the two characters and like getting to actually see Angel being a father, not this like 5-minute fucking bit. You know?
Yeah, where he's just trying to do some stereotypical nonsense.
Like, hell, have an episode where like Connor is having to go learn something emotional about living as a human being or something, and then Angel has to fucking relate to it as not a human being. Like, that would have been fucking excellent.
Yeah.
But it felt so fucking rushed. They spent way too much time in the beginning on things they shouldn't have drawn out because there were far too many Darla episodes.
Yeah, they could have just gone with the good old-fashioned Star Trek formula, which they've used quite a bit already. But yeah, just the whole figuring out what it is to be human.
Exactly.
Like they do with Data. Or
what it tells me is I don't think they actually had a fucking plan of what they were going to do with the baby. They're like, oh, Darla's pregnant, and then they're like, well, now fucking what?
Yeah.
But yeah, like, I think the only way this really would have worked as a storyline for me is if it had been like way restructured.
Yeah.
Do you have a quote of the day?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
I think we're both going to choose along the same similar lines.
Seems likely.
Hell, I only had one quote I wrote down that wasn't Lila or Wesley.
Right. All right. I got to give it to Wesley. Lila says, mind if I join you? He says, on many levels with great intensity. There's a toss-up between that one and the last one.
And I have to go with the last one. Don't be thinking about me when I'm gone. I wasn't thinking about you when you were here.
Fucking amazing. Woo!
Man, I really just love a beaten down, broken Wesley.
Yeah. Are we bad people?
I mean, yes.
Should we be championing that kind of behavior?
I mean, at least it's fiction, you know?
It's fun. We're not saying it's the right thing to do.
No. Like, this is like what has happened to Wesley as a character is fucking awful and tragic, and like it's sad. But like he does it really well.
Yeah. It's fun.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I don't
and I hope that it's handled well next season.
Yeah, we can count on that.
I'm not putting money on it, though. So this has been another episode of AO with Angel. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. You can join our Facebook group. You can interact with Josh in that Facebook group.
You can, in fact.
I do not have Facebook anymore, mostly for mental health reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's important.
And I aspire to that as well.
If you would like to actually interact with me on the internet, you can do that on Blue Sky, where we also have a Blue Sky page, and I am on there personally as well. If you would like to get in touch with us, you can do that a number of ways. You can message us on Facebook, you can message us on Blue Sky, or you could just email us, beerwithbuffy@gmail.com. Or if you want, you can call our voicemail line and leave a voicemail, or you can even text that number at
269-743-0783.
I still don't know that number.
Because God forbid Rex ever write it down.
I have written it down.
Yeah.
And then I lose it immediately.
Neat.
If you'd like to support our podcast, you can do that a number of ways. You can go to our website, beerwithbuffy.com/shop to buy merch. If you'd like to...
At least I think it's still there. I haven't looked at it in a while.
No, it is. It is still there.
Okay.
It is still there. If you would like to just support us outright, you can do that, patreon.com/beerwithbuffy. But if you really, really want to help out the show, the number one way you can is give us a review on iTunes. With the way algorithms work, that just is the way it works. The number one way to help us out.
Unfortunately, yeah.
And if you review us, we will read your review over the air.
And also, we love getting reviews. It gives us warm fuzzies inside.
We love hearing from fans in general. We've gotten a few messages here and there, and even some messages through Patreon about our being gone for a while.
Yeah.
Which, warmed our black little hearts.
Yeah, our black little heart cockles. So if you would like to affect our insides, there is an avenue for you to do that, you sick bastards.
This has been an episode of Ale with Angel. I'm Rex.
I'm Josh.
Have a good night.
Keanu Speed Rex.
Reeves be with you. Whoa.
You are the slayer. Lives depend upon you. I make allowances for your years, but I expect a certain amount of responsibility, and instead of which you enslave yourself to this cult.
You don't like the color?
You have a sacred birthright. You were chosen to destroy vampires, not to wave pom-poms at people.
Why can't you people just leave me alone?
You are the slayer.
Go ahead. Prepare me.
I'm a watcher. I haven't the skill.
Oh, come on.
By appealing to your common sense. Earwolves, incubi, succubi, everything you've ever dreaded was under your bed, but told yourself couldn't be by the light of day.
One gal in all the world.
Common sense.
One gal in all the world.
It was a bit, British, wasn't it?
Wait, what have we done? Why are we watching this?